my story, and some of you guys know my name, so Mariya, and some of you wonder, what is that? How does that pronounce? Is it Mariya? Is it Mariah? Well, you can say either one, Mariya. So I was born in Ukraine in '88, and right at the fall of communism. And it was my mom, my brother, and I, and didn't have a dad. And we were, just, poverty. My mom worked hard. And, what kind of future do you have in, a different country? And something prompted us to immigrate to the United States. Our friends came here, and they helped us. We actually won a diversity visa. It's where every year about 50,000 people from various countries are able to, it's kind of like winning the lottery, immigrate to the United States to create diversity. And so everything was so new. I remember trying soda on the plane for the first time. It was so sweet. And I don't think I've liked it ever since. I've tried. But everything was new, culture shock. I had to learn the language, right? It seems like, I have no accent. But I remember going to school, kids made fun of me, and, I said the wrong thing. But that's okay. That's how we learn, through the fire, through the tough times. And, I always read a lot of books. I was kind of a bookworm, and didn't hang out with too many people growing up. But I just learned to love knowledge and finding it. And I would read self-help and business. And I was an okay student in school. And then I decided to kind of get serious about it and started getting A's at the end of high school. And so I was able to finish all my core classes, and then I had an option to take some electives, and I decided to take the business academy, and we had FBLA there, Future Business Leaders of America. We got to run a branch of like a small credit union in Oregon, and then we got to start a business, and I remember someone stole the money that I had, so I had to even replenish it. It was kind of a failure, but it was still good to dip in and learn. And then I went to college, like a community college, and I started just failing and failing and failing. And but meanwhile, while I'm going to college, I'm online looking up, how to be an entrepreneur, how to start a website, how to, grow something. And I remember I found this company that said, we'll teach you it only costs $10,000, and with what you learn, you'll be able to have a successful online business. And I had no job. I was a poor college student living with my mom, and they're like, well, let's check your credit. And I had perfect credit, and so they ran it, and they're like, you're approved, $10,000. And kind of secretly I invested. And, it was good education, but then I didn't know that I had to be a great copywriter. I had to create logos. I had to, create the website, pay for hosting. I didn't even have a job. And then the credit card bills started coming in. And with like a massive 40% interest, even a $600 minimum payment barely covered it. So I took what I could from what I would buy books with, and I tried to pay that. And it was just like a humiliating thing to start your young life like this. But I never gave up. I did various types of jobs. I sold gold, I sold gemstones, I worked at the fair, I worked K Jewelers, Burlington, and I always found myself going into sales, that I just really like connecting with people. I like marketing. And then I met my husband, and he's a kitchen designer, and we eventually came to Colorado. And I was like, I don't know what to do with my life, and going back, like I ended up having to file bankruptcy because of that, 10 grand loan. And so that wasn't fun. But so, my husband's doing kitchen design, amazing. And I was like, what am I going to do with my life? I'm going to try real estate, right? What everybody does when, right? There's not enough realtors, just like not enough hair salon people or cleaners. So So I was like, let me do this. So I joined an agency, and 6 months, not a single house, and it was ridiculous. And so and then I decided to get into cleaning, and life just went amazing, and it was difficult at first, but persevered, and I'm here today.
Alrighty, on your tables, we have questions, if you don't have your own, to help uncover all that Mariya has gone through as a business owner. And please tell us what exactly it is that you do.
Oh, thank you so much. So I started a cleaning company in about a little under 5 years. And my friend asked me, Mariya, let's start a cleaning company. And, never wanted to do this, never thought I'd, be scrubbing toilets for a living, but that's okay. And so we do houses, we do apartments, we do small offices, we do corporate accounts. There's a lot of business owners that I've cleaned for, even in this room, and and I like to partner with my competitors and send jobs their way too. Good question, thank you. Oh, that's amazing. Well, you have won. Heather does my insurance, and she's always kicking my butt. Mariya, make sure you have all your documents in a row so you be protected, and that's amazing. Milling Cups is amazing. I go to Pikes Peak Pros. I go to Heartland Connect, Monday Morning Network. There's so many amazing groups that I attend in this city, and so many amazing entrepreneurs. I connect with Frank. I connect with, a lot of local business owners, and you guys have been all amazing. And, thanks to your referrals, thanks to the one-on-ones we have together, that I'm able to grow my company.
Mine's sort of a question, but more like, because I know you so well, and I've seen you, the way you do your marketing, and then when you do the hiring and firing, and then when your other cleaners aren't there, that you jump right into that. Can you tell us maybe like what a normal week looks like for you?
Every week is so crazy, every day. So I might wake up, look at my phone, okay, set the GPS, get ready, out the door. So I might go on a price quote, I might go on a clean, I might go to show one of my cleaners around. I'll do a final walkthrough. I'll call the client, hey, were you happy with your clean? I'll do networkings, I'll do one-on-ones, and it's just a lot of driving, but I really care about quality and making sure my clients are satisfied, and that I have a good name in the community. I have 5 stars on Google, 5 stars on Facebook, and I really work hard to keep that. So even if it's a loss for me, that I'll have to go out there again and fix whatever might have been missed, because human error happens, right? So we have grace towards each other, but I'll go take care of it, even if it's at a loss for me, because I want people to really be satisfied. Thank you so much, Samantha. Frank?
Mariya.
Thank you.
There's a lot of cleaning companies in Colorado Springs. I mean, it seems to be a modality that people kind of gravitate to as initial business. But there's so many factors that set your cleaning company apart from most. Could you describe some of those differentiators to us, and why you make such movement in our community?
Oh, thank you so much, Frank. Amazing question. So I was inspired somehow. I think it was God, or I don't know what. But so to create a la carte pricing for my business. So most cleaning companies are by the hour, right? So homeowners stressed looking at the clock, hurry up, or the cleaner might be milking the clock, right? Hourly is just a no win-win for anybody. Some people price by the job, so they're like $500 to clean your house, and you're like, whoa, what am I getting? So it's a barrier again. And then by square footage, that's usually commercial, but some cleaners charge that for residential as well. You could be talked down on the price per square foot. Things may change. You might have, get an extra dog, get a kiddo that touches everything. So it changes, right? Our lifestyles change. So I developed a la carte pricing, which is task-based. So you only pay for the tasks that you want. So if you don't want anyone to do your kitchen and you love doing your kitchen, great, we don't have to charge for that. Just pay for the bathroom or pay for the floors, pay for that specific room or your blinds or windows. That way you get a custom clean and anyone can afford it. So you don't have to be in a specific neighborhood. We can literally come in and just take care of your bathrooms if you hate doing that. So my slogan is, we clean what you don't want to clean.
Tell us about your team. How large is your team? And then if someone, say I were to bring you on board, will I see that same team member come to my home every day?
So that is the goal. Yeah, that's fabulous. That's a great question. A lot of clients are concerned about like who's in my home, right? How will you send the same cleaner? The beauty of a smaller company is that can be more close, right? Like if you hire a major company, it's every time a new cleaner, and you don't know, right? Most people have cameras. That's fantastic, but then like telling them like, oh, the vacuum's in this closet, or I prefer this product on my, so every time it's kind of a new thing, and that can be stressful. So with me, I try to, as much as possible, send the same people or person, because that's great for me. I don't have to go re-show the new person, right? But if I do have to get a new cleaner in, that's totally normal, it happens. But I know who I'm sending. I'll come show them around, make sure to, they know exactly what you want, so that that quality control still stays there. It's a great question. Oh, go ahead.
Yes. So I have two questions. Why cleaning? What inspired that? Because of all the things that you could have picked with your education and all of that, why?
Right. Yeah, excellent question. I never thought I'd be in this industry, and literally after that real estate thing, I did not know what I was going to do with my life. What's my big girl business? It kind of fell into my lap. My friend said, Mariya, let's start a cleaning company. All my friends have cleaning companies. And I was like, that's a great reason to jump into a highly saturated industry. I'm sure all you guys know cleaner, and there's many. And, but, we jumped in and did it. And I mean, one client the first month. Second month, one client. Third month, 2 clients. It was the slowest, painful growth, but it teaches you, are you going to be a quitter? Are you going to give up? Most businesses are in and out in like a year or 2. I'm here at the 5-year almost. But yeah, we started, and 6 months in, she moved away to California, which is, that's fine. We're still friends. But she actually calls me, Mariya, how do you do this? But it's been a great journey. And you asked the question about how many people are on my team. So the highest I've had was around 20. But right now I have 5. And just because it is a high turnover, any service industry, right? Brandon would know. Any service industry is high turnover, and you don't want just anyone. You want people who are going to be there long term and who care and who do a good job. But yeah, right now I have 5, and they're amazing. And I actually work with my competitors. So if another cleaner wants to work with me, I send jobs to them, as long as we respect each other and don't compete directly. I love to send jobs to other cleaners. So if you know anyone, and I love to teach others. I actually created some coaching programs for other cleaners, or just entrepreneurs in general. I've had people come up and be like, Mariya, how do I start a business? Like, do I register with the state? Do I get an EIN number? Like, it can be complicated. But I have some classes that in one session you can have a business ready to go, create your products, because your foundations would be set. So thank you. Anyone else? Lisa.
So now where you're at, what would you tell that young lady that's immigrating to the U.S.?
Oh, you're so sweet. I think about that question actually a lot, because I hear other people get asked that. But just in general, what would you tell your younger self? I mean, I don't think I would change my journey at all, because everything that happened to me, good, bad, has led me to where I am today. I would just like encourage to continue reading, continue learning, continue that self-help stuff. Those books are inspirational. You learn from other people's stories, then you can apply their experience in your life. And why learn on your own, right? Because life will teach you anyways. You can learn from other people, where they've made mistakes, and it's so nice to now give back. Sometimes I just gift cleans. Like yesterday, we were helping a gentleman with mental disability, and just completely dehoard his unit, and and I didn't even charge for that. It's so good to give back, and and that's why I'm in it. Yeah.
You briefly skimmed over the fact that you have a program that other people can use. So really, nationwide, you can help someone else open another cleaning business that doesn't compete with you at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's kind of another business on its own, but it completely goes with.
Yes. So yeah, I do one for cleaners who are newbies or maybe are in business and they're just solo, the business owner and the cleaner and accounts and all that, and then come home and do their own stuff too for their family. So those cleaners that need to get a team on board. So I figured out how to hire amazing cleaners, and even though it's still hard, but it's good. Even one good cleaner can help you leverage your life, right? But yeah, and then I also teach just general people who want to start any kind of business. It can be a nonprofit or business, just how to get their business foundations. Like go register with the Secretary of State where you live, get your EIN number, get your, all your documents, get your insurance. So also like what you need to do to find quality people, because you can't just, when we refer people, we want to refer the best. So you can't just like the first person you meet, like, hey, that's a great carpet cleaner. Well, do you really know that? Or are they proven? Like Brandon, right? we support each other. I love it. We've been friends for a while, so it's amazing. He actually like called a mutual friend. He's like, "Is Mariya legit?" When I first wanted to do a one-on-one, I guess I passed. So character is just so huge. You want to keep your word. You want to show up, actually, right? Be on time. Say what you're gonna do, or call if you can't meet your commitment. That communication is just so huge, and people come and go, but the character of the person is really huge, and that's what I look for when I do hire people as well. Excellent question. Thank you so much, Samantha. Anyone else? Awesome. Frank?
Yes, on this referral thing, and I know you were pointing to Brandon, I see how you guys kind of go back and forth in the referral business. Is really what creates business is referral, because one company gives to another, hand off the stuff you can't do well.
Absolutely.
Why is that really, do you find that platform best as far as movement for you, or is there other ways that you gain business better?
I think it's a key one for sure, because I don't want to specialize in so many different things like snow removal or lawn care, painting, carpet cleaning, duct cleaning. Even though it's kind of cleaning, but it's not, I do mopping, I can do certain things, but, cleaning floors with a specialty machine, that's whole different liability level, right? Insurance agents know. That's, I don't want to claim that I can do that, but I can refer that to a professional. I can still sell it. That's not a problem, right? And then I can sub it out to someone amazing. But, I really want to specialize in what I'm good at. And I already have a unique niche, right? The a la carte thing. And, people love that. So, and then they buy you, right? Not just because you can go with anyone, right? There's many cleaning companies out there, many amazing ones. I partner with many of them. So it's just really what you bring to the community. And yeah, does that answer? Thank you. Thank you, Frank.
Anything that you guys won't clean?
Oh, yeah, anything hazard, anything hazard. I'll just keep that without grossing people out. Yeah. Because I'll refer that, right? If there's really extreme wording or any bodily things, things like that. We just, or like anything that like a Serve Pro would do, I would refer that out for sure. Don't try to be a jack of all trades, right? So it's already diversified enough. Thank you.
So tell us, if you're willing to,
Yes.
what's the most disgusting environment? Oh, my witch, I love you.
Oh gosh, it's so weird because I'm a selective germaphobe. Like I could literally reach in the toilet, clean it with my hand. I really, yeah. But then like as soon as I get home, I'm washing my hands like crazy. Like every new thing I touch, it's just really. There are things, but I mean, just use your imagination. Anything. We're humans. We're humans. We all like make messes, right? We have our hair, we have our whatever, It's all good. It's life. So I don't judge anyone. So if I'm at your house, unless you give me that shout out, like I won't be telling people like, oh, did you know I cleaned this person's house? And guess what? It was in their trash can. I don't do that. So your privacy is really important, So unless you shout me out, I'll say, hey, I cleaned for that person. Good question.
We have time for one more question before our super secret special question. Any last speakers?
Yes.
I have 2 kids at home, and I was thinking, if somebody comes to my house to clean, if there is some added value, you say, all right, I will have my cleaners show your kids how to clean, teach them some life skills. I would love that idea.
You're the first person. Usually parents are like, don't tell my family what to do. I mean, if you want that, I can totally come and show your kids. But what that might be just like what I could do. Like my cleaners, I don't expect them to do that. But some people might really want to go with a professional organizer, and they actually can create systems and labels and help your family create routines, how to maintain your organization. So actually when we come in to clean, we do ask for everything to be picked up, clear the surfaces so that we can get to cleaning and not organizing, because that's what organizing specialists would do, and they often teach those kind of classes. But if you really want a session with me, I'd be happy to, because I love decluttering as well as a personal hobby. Good question. Excellent.
Alrighty, so who would like to ask our super special secret question? Ooh. Right there is Kimberly.
What can we do as the Colorado Springs community to help promote you and continue these businesses?
Thank you. Excellent question. So I am really enjoying doing small offices. I can do small gyms. We do like Magellan Fuel Facility and Fountain. We do peak fencing, Stratus IQ, a few like small offices. So we really enjoy those because you can set a cleaner, and it's it's usually the bathrooms, the floors, some light dusting there. So people really like that because you want to be growing your company and not cleaning your own bathrooms, right? So if anyone can refer small businesses like that, we do residential as well, but it's that would be really helpful to me. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Before you go, hold on just a moment. Somebody moved my cups. I had them all prepped. There you go, the badge of honor. You're welcome. I've worked on her for almost a year to get her to